I am live. Guys, good evening. Welcome to this dark evening in Woolys world. It's it's Friday. It's a little bit past 9 o'clock. And I'm live on YouTube, guys. It is this way. What am I looking at? This way. What am I looking at? Yeah, guys, Friday night. You're very welcome. It has been an entertaining week. It has been my first week of full summer camp, which can be a bit wild. It was a bit wild. Pat, how's it going? You're welcome, buddy. You're welcome. So I have been summer camping all week. So it's then finished summer camp today and had to go down to Red Ranch and cut the grass for 3 hours. Yay! Yay! You know, I love it when people say to me, "Oh, you're self-employed. You know, your camp's only run for 4 hours a day. That's great." Like, yeah, but there's like there's 8 more hours of work that I do. Well, Roddy, how's it going? You're welcome, boys. You know, so well, what can you do? Anyway, at all, Pat, I'm just going to let it roll over me. I'm one step away from the bed this evening, so I'm tired. Poor Wooly's tired today, so I actually was downstairs and I was thinking to myself, Marlon, how's it going, buddy? You're more than welcome. I was actually downstairs and I was thinking to myself, I don't know if I'm going to do it tonight. I don't know if I'm going to do it. I'm going to take off my glasses, guys, because the light's reflecting back. So I was half considering not doing it, to tell you the truth. Let me just play with this. And then I decided, do you know what? I'll come on for the crack and see what the boys are up to and see how everybody's doing. So it's I'm home alone. The girls have gone to Achill Island for the weekend. So they have gone from the very east coast of Ireland to the very west coast of Ireland. So they've driven the whole way across the country today. Good man. Good going, Pat. It's tough, boy. It's about to hit crazy season at Red Ranch. I'm hoping that tomorrow I will be able to get the Frankensaw out. Probably the Frankensaw and the Frankenweenie, and get them out and go tackle that big deadfall, that big windblown limb that came off that sycamore. Just to get some saw action, guys. I'm missing running the saw. Do you know what I mean? I feel that maybe the cabin is looking good, guys. The cabin is looking really good. I think I have an update video on the cabin maybe coming out tomorrow or Sunday. I'm not sure which. Yeah. So a couple of updates. No, it's not a building work on the cabin. It's Pat. Did you see the pictures that were in the community section? I raised the roof. I changed the pitch on the roof. So I don't know what that means. I changed the pitch on the roof. No way. Roddy, you're a braver man than me, boy. You're a braver man than me. I still haven't got my saws back, boys. Still 2 saws in the shop. I went and got my lawnmower back last week, and he's like, I have like a million lawnmowers to do. So people don't cut a lot this time of year, so it's all lawnmowers. You know, so because we're not supposed to cut here. Okay, so I just have some pictures up, but there's going to be a tour someday coming up, like a 5-minute update. So I need a little bit of input from you guys, because the raised pitch on the roof has left some opportunities for light. So that's That's what I'm thinking. But we camped out in it last week as well. But I'm way behind on Woolys World videos, so my Red Branch videos are flying. I've got loads of them up, but I think I have a video coming out tomorrow, and I don't know if I have one set to come out on Sunday, so I might be shooting one tomorrow and uploading it for Sunday. Do you know what I mean? Oh, you're flat out blowing up saws, Pat. How'd you manage it? Yeah, so that's the crack here at the minute. So just cutting grass and coming home every day and just taking the dogs out for walks every evening and trying to get ready. I don't know what happened there, guys. Leonard, you're very welcome. Guys, I don't know what happened there. It just completely froze for me on my screen. I hope we're still live. Anybody still see me? Everybody still see me? We still here? Okay. I get you. I understand, Pat. Everybody still see me okay? It just glitched out on me there. The big wood is tough on small saws. And when I started out, I wouldn't have realised. Mark, how's it going? You're very welcome, buddy. We're having internet issues at the minute, I think. So if it drops out, it drops out, guys. I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about that. If you just hold, if you wait out for 1 second. I just shut off the TV. Shut off the TV. So maybe the TV's sucking a bit of internet. Check this out for all you classic knife enthusiasts. Got a new knife. That's a Condor Kephart. Very famous knife. Very famous design of knife in the bushcraft community. And it arrived during the day, arrived during the week there. Shot a wee video about it and set it to come out tomorrow night. This would be a good knife for. It's your hunting and skinning knife there, Pat, isn't it? So very small, very light, very light. So I did a wee video. I did a wee first impressions video on Red Branch Bushcraft, the same as what I always do. Put it through its paces, doing all the things that I would normally do with a knife. Now, tell me this for you people that know your knives. Does that look like 3mm thick to you? It's supposed to be 3mm thick. It's not 3mm thick. How do I know it's not 3mm thick? Because when I battened the piece of wood with it, it bent in half. And I think I might retitle that video Condor Kephart Fail? Question mark. But it looks a full mill shy to me, Pat, and it definitely tapers. So I don't know. It's like a drop point, so it tapers towards the end. It's very light, very light. Okay, so we have a taper running with the drop point down this way. You can see that. So it's nice. It's nice, but I used it once. Look at the. Yeah, be a good pig knife, definitely. Be good skinning, fishing. What you call them have released a knife pretty much exactly the same as this old hickory, which is Camillus, I believe, an old hickory knife. Uh, yeah, I don't even think it's 3mm on the bloody handle. Does a bit, Mark. Yeah, definitely flexes. Yeah, yeah. This thing, this thing went bowed like that when I put it through like a 4 inch, like a 3 inch piece of wood, and I got it really stuck, and it took me a good while to get it back out. But I tell you what, it's only the second knife that has ever done that on me, and the first knife didn't bend back. Now this one returned to shape. Uh, okay. So old hickory, people take the old hickory knives and they cut them down to make a Caphart style knife, the same as this. So old hickory very recently have released a cut down version. They've actually released 3 cut down versions of their butcher's knife. One is a small fish and game knife, one is a bird knife, and the other one is the hunter's knife. So very cheap, very cheap. You're talking $15. Full-time knife, but very thin and very flexible. So people are looking at them for budget bushcraft knives and stuff like that. So that's the line that I was going down with this. But and it's a condor as well. So, but it's yeah, it returned no problem. I really didn't think it would, Mark. This is the thing. So I think the video was coming out tomorrow night. So, and it's a bit of a questioning video. I'm not beating on the knife as in this is a piece of shit or anything like that. I'm asking questions in regards to my own skill set and stuff, and should I have approached this demonstration in that way. So so maybe I will change the title. It might make more sense if it's a sort of feel. I don't know. But here's what happens. I released that video last weekend on Red Branch Bushcraft about those Barstolika trousers. Barstolika got a hold of the video and shared it for me, and the video has got like 600 views or something. It's crazy. And Firebox Stove were on to me because I showed them one of the videos I did about their stoves, and they're like, "Oh, can we share your videos? You know, my Red Branch videos." I was like, "Jesus Christ, of course you can." You know what I mean? So it all just seems to be go on Red Branch. Woolly's world is starting to slow down a bit because there's not a lot of tree action going on, and I'm aware that I've been Chris, how's it going? I have been aware. Yeah, of course, Mark. I understand. I was looking at this as a sort of to see if it was an all-purpose bushcraft knife, and I go through it all in my video and listen and watch the video and tell me what you think. You know, I have knives better suited to what I was doing with it, and that's the truth. Like, so if I had have instead of just doing my demonstrations for the video, if I was doing it with this knife, I would have. If I wasn't making a video, I probably wouldn't have done that with the knife. This is the thing. So I probably would have made wooden wedges to split the piece of wood instead of trying to split the piece of wood with the. Ed, how's it going? You're very welcome, buddy. Leonard, tree climbing, chainsawing. No, nothing happens here in the summer with that. Maybe tomorrow I might get to cut up some that big sycamore limb that fell down. But it is illegal to cut trees here in the summer because of nesting birds, because you're disturbing nesting birds. So unless the tree is posing a danger to human life, that's the rule. Pat, I have no idea how you share a live stream. It's not something I don't have a clue. I'd need to look into it. Leonard, my brother's in New Zealand now. Uh, he emigrated there a couple of I think they're out of quarantine maybe about 2 weeks. Nice, nice, guys. You have no idea how lucky you are with the availability of chainsaws. We have so little here. Do you know what I mean? Like people just don't. We don't have them. We don't have them. What is going on, guys? Can you all see me? It really feels like my computer is working really, really, really difficult. Okay, no, that's a restart. It's looking for a restart. It feels like my computer's chugging a lot of power for some reason. But no, like guys, we do not get what you get. Okay, we don't have axes. We don't have secondhand axes. We don't have any of that. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy to watch a well-skilled professional work the trees. Why, Jesus Christ! Like I know I've done it, but not in the tree. Uh, you know, Ed, it's there's a lot of safety. Oh, listen, Chris, don't be worrying about it. Don't be worrying about it at all. Hey, it's first things first is I need a bigger shed. When I get a big shed, then we can fill it full of all the lovely saws that we can find. Uh, no, you can, Mark, you can, but you can't climb trees and you can't fell trees, so you can't cut anything down. So it's like a blanket ban on hedge cutting, on tree felling, and all that sort of stuff, unless there has been a survey and unless it's a risk to life. I think a lot of people just go ahead and do it. I was doing a job down the street that I was helping somebody out with, and they just got somebody in, and that person is just cutting down a full garden of trees. So like right now, like not right now because it's nighttime, but like he was doing it today. Like so, some people just fire away. I don't think anybody has ever. I don't think anybody has ever been prosecuted that I know of. I'm sure they have, but basically, Ed, what they're saying is that come the 17th of March. No. Basically, you can't cut hedges and trees down over the summer months because it's disturbing nesting birds. That's the basics of it, right? There's more to it than that, because a lot of the guys would come. We have hedgerows running along all the roads, so they just drive down with a tractor and a flail mower and just cut everything. That'd be class, Chris. And it's an absolute. I hate the sight of them, right? So they're busting hedges, and we have a lot of hardwoods and thorn bushes and stuff like that. And basically, what they're doing is they're coppicing the hedge, right? So we end up with these hedges that are all like this, with them big bushes on top. Nice. And is aspen good firewood? It's considered. It's on this list. Aspen, which is native woodland trees in Ireland and the UK, and I have never seen one in my life, except for the saplings that I have in my garden. I've never seen a full-grown aspen. It's the rustling tree, isn't it? Isn't that it? The shaken aspen, isn't that what you call them? I don't have a Pat. I don't have it. So the thing is isn't an aspen tree one of the biggest? Oh, okay. Hey, pine burns good. Pine burns good. Burns good and hot. if you have the fire going nice and strong, like so. Didn't I discover an aspen somewhere, and it's like the largest living organism in the world outside of mushrooms? Isn't that it? There's a forest somewhere. It's either in Russia or it's in Canada, and it's actually all just one tree. Isn't that about right? Isn't that about right? Yes, I think so, guys. I really, really think so. So, let me see what I have here. Woohoo! Score! I need to charge my watch. I don't need to charge it, but I'm sitting here. It goes fast. Okay. Okay, I have a load of aspen downstairs. Yeah, of course, of course. Give me a second. I need to figure out my watch. There you go. 43%. Woohoo! So, yeah, so hopefully, if I get at the second one tomorrow, what I'm planning on doing is I'm planning on taking it all, and I'm talking about little branches right up to the whole trunk, so that I can. Oh, okay. Maybe I should be putting some of these aspen down at Red Branch. That would be cool, wouldn't it? Put them in on the bit that I'm trying to clear, which has all overgrown again. Oh, Jesus, and you know, I've been looking at renting some sort of walk behind Flailmore just to get in and get it done and drive through it in a day instead of just tipping away at it with the brush cutter. You know, like the brush cutter does do it. It's just incredibly slow. And, you know, you turn your back for a couple of days and it's all grown back over again. So it's either I go at it, really, really at it, or I get in some sort of machinery to do it. Problem being, guys, is that, of course, there's a forest in the way. So that's what I'm thinking. But, you know, a pedestrian... you know, here's the thing, Leonard. Here is the thing. I was looking at getting a rainbow eucalyptus. Okay. Okay. Can you make fires with it? If it makes cordage, you can probably light a fire with it as well if it has that fibrous type properties. Pat, what am I drinking today? You're the master at this. Cool. So you make a bird's nest out of it. So it is like Lalandi and Cyprus. You can do the same with as well. So we were doing that last week with the long-term bushcraft camp. So it is. What have we got? We have. So Leonard, you'll have to keep an eye out for my brother. I don't know where he is. He's in New Zealand somewhere. He is Christchurch, maybe. Could be in Christchurch. Could be around Christchurch somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. I might see if I can. No, I don't have any messaging service on my computer except for stupid Facebook. I hate Facebook. I don't want to say that too loud just in case they hear me, because Facebook hears everything. I'll ask him. The message has gone out. You're in Queenstown. The Chapel View crew, guys. The Chapel View crew. Guys, I had in the coolest kids this week, okay, from Crossmaglen, in at Red Branch. And I have to give a big shout out to Ava Rose, Oliver, Dylan, James, Eugene, Peppy, how's it going? And to all the guys, and to the twins, and to Conala, and everybody that came, and the Frasers, of course, guys, and everybody that came to Red Branch this week. They actually said, "Willie, we're going to watch your live feed on Friday night." Hello. Getting ready to play. Carlos, you're very welcome from Portugal. Here, listen, John. I'm sure I had them all week, hey? Know all about it. Guys, I hope you are behaving, and you all should be getting ready for bed now. Getting ready for bed. Carlos, you're very welcome from Portugal. I think this is your first live feed. We were talking about something there, and I can't remember what we were talking about. No bother. No bother. So what I'm going to do is, right, so I've noticed I'm getting to the stage in Red Branch where I'm cutting up a lot of my turning over building supplies. So a lot of my sticks and stuff that we use for building shelters are getting a little bit old. So I've been putting them into a log pile that I'm going to cut up for burning. So what I'm going to do is fucking wood, trees, knives, and calves. That's it, Pat. Do you know, that could be any week. It's always the same stuff. So so what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and use as much of this sycamore as possible, because there's no leaves on it or anything. So I'm going to bring a big bag up, and I'm going to fill up all the small stuff, and I'm going to take it away and drop it at Red Branch. I'm going to work up and get my wrist size stuff and everything, and bring it to Red Branch, and then everything else will come to the house and be split. And I reckon water and coffee. It's a bit late for coffee now, but yeah. No, this is a sparkling water. Sparkling water, eh? The fancy stuff. So, but I think I need to. Yeah. Brown hot water. I think, guys, did you see the Camp Coffee video? Did you see the video I did on Red Branch tonight? I have another one coming out with the same footage, but it's slightly edited different. Oh, iced coffee. Iced coffee. Iced coffee. Yeah. JP, I feel your pain, man. Ripper! Toot toot! Guys, if you haven't been to Red Branch Bushcraft, you have no idea what I'm talking about right there. Okay, so that's an inside joke for the guys who are being. So no sugar, no milk, black coffee. Yes, no iced coffee. What? Coffee and ice? I don't get it. I don't get it. So here's the thing about this knife. This knife needs one of these. That's the way it rolls. So, thumbs up, Peppy is right, guys. We have 11 people online. We have 4 thumbs up. Get those thumbs up, or Wooly will hunt you down and show you his knife collection and bore you to death with the specs of different knives and their uses in the woods. So it is. Let me see now. Yeah, so we're going to try and use it all. I have done this before, guys, but what I did before was I piled everything up in the field and left it there. And when I came back, the grass had grown up over it. And you just can't collect it. You can't get it all. So I want to try and get as much as possible. The problem being is that it is on the side of a mountain. Pretty much. It is like, it's like that. So it's going to be a lot of wheelbarrowing up and down across a bog and stuff. So it's just going to be a bit of a pain to do. So that's all. Otherwise, I just have like 1,000 trees to cut down at Red Branch, but that gets very repetitive, guys. And I always, when I put up a couple of Red Branch videos, I always try to space them out with something else, as in cutting trees at Red Branch. And I tell you what happens is that the first video is generally well viewed. The second video, the views go down, and the third video, the views go down. And that's because you just sort of have seen it before. I'm just sort of rehashing the same thing. Bitter and strong, like our wives. Roddy. The cup! The cup! The cup. Guys! My cup! My cup! Just going to have a little shine around here just in case it fell down somewhere here. My cup is gone! My cup is gone. Somebody stole my cup. I don't get it. I don't get it at all. I'm just after remembering that my cup was missing. Somebody stole my cup. And it was Roddy that reminded me there that it was probably my wife. So Roddy reckons Siobhan knocked the cup off the table and smashed it against the floor. And she's saying nothing. We're lucky that Siobhan's driving across the country right now. John, how's it going? You're very welcome. You're very welcome, buddy. Good to see you again. We were just talking about how my favorite Metallica cup. It's gone, man. It's gone. Nobody. There go the dogs. We don't know. We don't know. The FBI are on the case, so the feds contacted me and said that there's been no ransom demands put in yet. So the dogs are going crazy downstairs. I don't understand why. It's just gone. I was up here. I came home from Red Branch, had a cup of coffee, sort of relaxing for half hour before I went back to Red Branch to do some evening work. And the next day, I came back and my cup was gone. Can't find it. But I just realized I do have a Red Branch cup that I use for holding pens. So, yeah, it's gone. It's gone. It's gone. Roddy was going to send me a Rush cup, but I declined. Sorry, Roddy. So, yeah, I don't know where it went. It was the... I don't have a dishwasher, Roddy. Don't have one. Well, you're looking at him. I am the washer of dishes. No, Leonard, we've been out of lockdown for a good while now. Well, we're not fully out. Do you know what I mean? But we're pretty much back to normal. Thursday night we went swimming. That was the first swim in a public pool we have had in 2 years. No, Pat, I haven't been watching YouTube at all, to tell you the truth. I haven't seen any of your vids lately. Sorry. I just don't really. I come in and sit down. Do you know what? Do you know what is the worst thing? Right. You see these shorts, right? These shorts on YouTube. Actually, the shorts on YouTube aren't that bad, but you see these little reel things that they have on Instagram, right? I'll come in and sit down and I'll lift up my phone to do something, and I'll go onto Instagram to upload a picture, because when I'm doing Red Branch, I'll try and check them out tomorrow, Pat. When I'm doing Red Branch, I'm taking pictures and I'm uploading them and stuff like that. So when you go onto Instagram and then you flick and you find a little video about a guy playing the guitar, or something about Queen or something, Freddie Mercury singing or something like that, and you press it to watch, and so I hear, Leonard, and it plays. It's like a 7-second video, and you watch it, and then the next one comes on, and then the next one comes on, and then the next one comes on, and next thing you know, an hour of your life is gone with you sitting like this. And this is the whole reason why I got rid of Facebook and stuff like that on my phone, is because it sucks the life out of you. It just takes all your time. Do you know what I mean? So it's like Peppy, Christoph, Cullenhenley Forth. Thank you very much for sharing the link that just came up there. It's like where has my life gone to? It's like, oh my God, this is a disaster. How did this happen? Bruno's here! Bruno's here! Hi, Bruno. What's the crack? Ah, what are you up to, Bruno? Stinking out the place. Bruno stinking out the place. Hey, up. You coming up to say hello? Come on up and say hello. You always want to get up. Do you remember who was on for the live feed of Red Branch when Bruno was lying on my knee? My God, he's such a Bruno. Bruno. There's nobody here. Where's my Metallica cup? Wait and see. Oh, here. What's going on there? Something's beeping. Oh. Kieran, you're live on YouTube, I think. I don't know what's going on here. I'm answering a video call while on Facebook while I'm live on YouTube. I don't know how this is going to go. So I have a subscriber from New Zealand, and we're looking to know where these are. Christchurch. He says it's crap. You need to move to. No, I'm never going to find this again. Leonard, where are you? Did you say? Sorry, I have to go back.
Okay, I'll let you go. Send it back. Send it over to me.
Yeah, no what? He said that we have to move to New Zealand because there's freedom there.
Yeah.
Over
here. We'll put you in your place.
Is it this place? Oh, children watching. Sorry. sorry, Kieran. Okay. That was a bit crazy. No problem. Who looks knackered? Oh, Bruno looks knackered. I had him down running around in Red Branch there, going crazy. So yeah, sorry. That was. I'm going to have to close this down. I'm going to have to get rid of Facebook. Okay, Facebook, go away. Never come back. Queenstown. So how far is that from Christchurch? I know his wife's from around there somewhere. So, are you working today? It's cold. Is it not cold for you now? He said they had to do quarantine, 14 days quarantine, and they did it in the airport. I know, snow in the mountains and everything. So, but anyway, listen. So I watched a movie this afternoon because I have the house to myself. I went to the chippy. I got a kebab. I came home after I cut the grass. I came home and I put on a movie. I put on a movie called Holiday Home. Ooh. I watched a movie called The Tomorrow War. Who has watched a movie called The Tomorrow War? Guys, I'm going to put my hands up here. I was crying watching that movie. It's very as a dad of daughters, it's good. I enjoyed it. It's turn your brain off. Absolute, rocking machine guns and blasting aliens and never a magazine change in the whole movie. Loved it. Blowing stuff up, what's well, Chris, how's it going? It's it was really good fun. You're very welcome, Chris. I really enjoyed it, and I would recommend it. Just turn off your brain and enjoy all the explosions and Chris Pratt. As you do. And so I think I've already sort of decided that I'm going to go and cut some trees tomorrow. I think I sort of have. The problem being is that I have to I have to take the dogs out every day. So because Bruno is a nightmare. You can't leave him. You can't not exercise Bruno. This is the problem with the pointers. Hey Bruno, come over here. Can't not exercise him. If you don't exercise him, he will eat a door. And it's not his fault. It's not his fault. So, what? Oh yes. So we are slowly getting back to public life at the minute here. It's a little bit. I know, 2 houses, crazy, isn't it? So we went swimming in a public swimming pool on Thursday, and it was. Come on, Bruno. It was really nice. Climbing trees, eh? Climbing trees. If Ed was on, Ed would be picking your brain. Ed from My Cluttered Garage, he had a class live stream. These guys were taking down a big maple tree in his garden, and he live streamed it, and it was really good. It was really interesting. You see, the thing is that even though I've done a fair few jobs with tree climbers and stuff like that, you don't really get to watch what they're doing. Do you know what I mean? You just sort of, because you're running ropes and you're on the ground and you're checking stuff and you're cutting up. Bruno, what are you doing? Oh, get the dog now. Oh, what is it? Oh, you're all tired from barking at the imaginary things. Do you hear him? Oh. But yeah, so it was really interesting, and your man had his top rope set up and he was limb walking and everything. So it was pretty cool to see. I don't know if Ed's still on or not, but it's you should have a look at it. If you check out the comments, Leonard, he was on a little while ago, and if you click on his channel there, I'm sure you'll find the video. But what else happened? Firebox stove. Did I tell you about Steve from Firebox Stove? Yes, I did. Did I tell you about that I don't have my chainsaws back yet? Okay, here's the thing. Using the Frankensaw, the last time I was using the Frankensaw, it is ripping. Absolutely flying. It feels like it is going to take off in my hands. And I'm thinking to myself, it's one of two things. Is there ever a time when you need to tune down your chainsaw? Right. This is what I'm thinking. Now, it's running perfectly, right? There's no issues with the saw whatsoever. But what I'm thinking is that it might be running a little bit too fast. Is that a thing? Am I just being crazy? Or is it that I had been running the 435 and the 181 before that, and it just feels, it's just the Frankensaw is just so much quicker. Is that what it is? Also, I think that I touched the rakers a little. I touched the rakers a tiny bit, and it feels like it's pulling me into stuff. So I don't know whether I need to give it a resharpen. Would my saw explode? Would I blow a piston? Does that happen? I know, Pat. You seem to be the expert in blowing up saws. No bother, Pat. Thank you very much. They can run too hard. Okay. So maybe I should just get it tuned down a little bit. It's only running a 20-inch bar, remember, so it's not pulling big chain or anything like that. So who's any chainsaw experts on at right this moment? What do you think, Leonard? You're the tree care professional online here. So what do you think? Can the saw run too hard? It doesn't seem to be affecting it. It just seems to be that it's a screamer. It's a screamer of a saw. Okay. You see, I think the last time it was tuned, The 24-inch bar on it. So you're talking like a quarter turn. Yeah, maybe. Leonard, do what? Do what? Come on, man, spell it out here. Tune it down a little bit. Is that what you're saying? So if you tune it down a bit, does it give it more torque, or does that make any difference? This is what I'm wondering. But maybe I will take it into my professional and say, where are my other saws? And then just and get him to give it a listen to it, and maybe see if he thinks it needs to be turned down a bit. That'll be at 10 o'clock, and I well, then you never know. Tomorrow's my day off. I mightn't get out of bed till 10 o'clock. So should have some sycamore in tomorrow. If not in at the house tomorrow, definitely some in at Red Branch. But it's going to get to a stage where this is going to turn into a tricky operation because of because of the steepness of the terrain. It's just going to turn into a bit of a tricky operation, I think. So yeah, but they burn out faster. Okay. And do a lot of people burn out saws? This is the thing. I don't know anybody that's burnt out a saw. But then that 390 that was in the saw shop, it's been burnt out twice in 2 years. But then the guys that's running it are running it really tough, really, really hard. You know, it's cutting big wood every day for like 10 hours every single day. So yeah, you see, this is what I'm thinking, Mark. It's like just a combination of both. I think that the rakers might be down a little bit too much, so I think it probably needs a touch up on the files anyway. So I think that maybe touching it up on the files might bring my tooth back a bit, so that the rakers aren't as engaged, you know. But the thing is that I've never touched the rakers before, and it's had about 10 sharpens, so it just felt like it was just pulled me into the cut the last time, and I was, you know, I just sort of maybe wasn't expecting it or something. But hey, what can you do? Hey, what can you do? I get. Well, you see this, and this is what I mean, is that maybe it's just that I wasn't used to it because I haven't been using it in so long. But oh, here, quit. He watches doing funny things. Hang on. It tells me it's charging, but it's not actually charging. Anybody know what's going on there? Here, Bruno, barking at the wind. He just barks, boy. Bark, 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 bark. I always feel like, yeah, but this was a 390 or something, I think it was. Hang on. I'm going to have to go and kill my dog, who is probably trying to kill a small child out of the fence at the minute. Bruno! Hey! Bruno! Get in here! Get up these stairs. What are you barking at? Why are you, there's no point groveling now. Why are you barking at? You be Stephen, how's it going? No barking at me. You're barking at me. Come on. That's a bad dog. Come on. Shh. But yeah, listen, hey, I'll play it by ear and see what the crack is. I'm not going to start mucking about with those things myself. I'm not a crazy man like Roddy, who is just going to play with his jets on his home night. So you're all right, Bruno. I don't know what the big man was saying to you. Look, he's frightened by something. Come on, you're all right. You're all right. You're all right. You're alright. He's an awful big softy, hey. An awful big softy. It's just that he's so big and he barks so loud that it freaks people out. Bruno, no. Shh. Hey, stop it. Stop it. You're okay. You're okay. Don't worry. Shh. Here he comes, look. Bruno. Oh. Right, now we can put the camera back as normal. Because Bruno's on the show! Oh, Bruno, shh. It's okay. 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 Shh. Oh. I think just take your time, Roddy. Just take. Bruno, this is. Oh my God! This is incredibly uncomfortable, Bruno. No. You're a good dog. Good dogs don't growl and bark in people's faces. Jesus. No. Shh. Jesus, Bruno. Could you be any more awkward? I think Bigfoot is inside, Stephen, and he's sitting on my knee. No, Bruno. Shh. You're okay. You're okay. Dog. You alright? That's a dinosaur. Oh, always, Roddy, always. It's like first thing, paw straight in the nuts. And now this is the. He's trying to turn round. Bruno, stop it! Right, that's enough. Right, okay. That's enough. Right, like I'm only sitting on a kitchen chair. This is ridiculous behavior from a big, full-grown dog like yourself. No. Behave yourself. Hey. Oh, here, listen, hey. He is. Leonard, thank you very much. Enjoy the gym. Enjoy your holiday home. Bruno has decided that the whole world is against us. I bet there's a load of zombies out at the fence or something trying to get in. He's like, come on, human, come save us. And I'm like, I'm on live stream, Bruno. It'll be all right. Bob, how's it going? So it's like, Bruno, you're okay. Shh. It's okay. So he's so sensitive. I swear to God, I've never met such a sensitive, mental patient dog. It's he's gonna go down the stairs now and start barking again. I can feel it. And he's just so loud. It's like rah, 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 and he's just like bark right in people's faces, you know. But what he's probably going, I love you, you know. Bubbles, what? Are you not finished school yet, Bob? Jesus, our ones are out. Our ones are out since like the 21st or something, the 21st of June, 26th maybe. I don't know. My summer camp started on Monday, Bob. So that's what I was saying to the guys there. I am knackered. I'm knackered. Wildflowers is a good hobby. Bob, you're gonna like this. Bruno, this is not a stick. Bruno likes it. Bruno was trying to take this out of my hand when I was doing the video. I actually had to put my hand on his muzzle and push him away because he kept trying to take the knife off me because it has a bloody wooden handle. 2 more weeks, Bob. Really? Condor Kephart, Bob, £50, I think, from the crapperstore.co.uk. Good use of it, Bob. Good use. You get a lot of them in one swing. That's what you want. You're okay, Bruno. He's worried about something. We have 2 other dogs, Bruno. It's probably one of them. He's such an idiot. Bruno. I'm going to have to go close the door. Give me a second. But summer camps are going good. Just the first week over there today, Bob. Next week starting tomorrow. So hang on a second. Or not tomorrow, Monday. Bruno, stop. No, Bruno. Stay. It's busy. My gear reviews, Bob, are on the Red Branch Bushcraft channel. Red Branch Bushcraft on YouTube. Just Red Branch Bushcraft. That's the name of the channel, Bob. That's my other channel, my Bushcraft channel. So what is going on is it's like this is I don't have my weekend camps in at the minute. So what is happening is that tomorrow, when I do my chainsawing, I'm gonna have to go down in the afternoon and dismantle 4 shelters that the kids have built, and I mean they are well built. So I'm gonna have to take them apart bit by bit and stack all the wood and stuff like that. Normally what would happen is that I would have my weekend camp do that. So I would say normal. Oh yeah, sorry, I missed that. No, 1075, Carlos. 1075. Sorry, I missed a couple of things there. I think it's 1075 carbon steel. It says 3 mil thick. It is not 3 mil thick. So there's a video coming up on Red Branch Bushcraft tomorrow night, guys, where I do a little review of this. I pushed it to the front because I bent it in half. Just bent it like that, like this, in a piece of wood. And when I got it out of the piece of wood, then it just returned to shape. But guys, the quality is not great on this, but it is a nice knife. I'm a fan of Condor knives, to tell you the truth. So, and that's a good one. That's a nice one. Well, it's been all right. No rain or anything like that. That's August. We'll get all that rain in August. So, what did I miss there? Steven's watching ghost videos. Summer camp 1095. No, 1075. Bob, everything is not. No, it won't be out until tomorrow, Carlos. I'm nearly sure. Yes, I have seen condors, like in real life. In Peru, I saw condors. Drew a stone at one. No, I didn't. No, we saw condors. We went to this place that was supposed to be. It's like at the side of the road. It's supposed to be this big lookout where the condors soar, and it's supposed to be like, oh, you go and you sit there for a couple of hours, and we rocked up in this bus, and we didn't even get off the bus. We just stopped there, and there's about 5 condors just sort of hovering outside the bus, and then we all looked at them and took pictures and then drove off. But yeah, red kites. Saw a red kite there recently, so. No, he's all better now, Bruno. He's all better now. As long as he doesn't try and get up my bloody knee again. Yeah. Isn't that right, Bruno? Yeah. See, now what he'll do is because I'm home alone, is that he's going to get up and he wants to sleep in the bed with me now. But he doesn't sleep in the bed with you. He gets up and lays on top of you. You know, he body slams you. You know, he like jumps on top of you on the bed. All right, Bruno. Oh yeah. Oh. But where would you be without them, hey? Bobbies are so lucky. We don't. This is like we have one, maybe two, and they were reintroduced maybe 50 miles away, and they're sort of starting to spread our way. I think either that or it was just a random visitor, but I don't believe that it was a random visitor. I think they're naturally spreading. But yeah, it's cool to see. It's cool to see. And the kingfisher. Didn't see the kingfisher today at Red Branch, but maybe next week. Guys. So hopefully a fun-filled day of chainsaw action tomorrow. And then I have to there could be. I know there's certain places in England, Bob, where they. Well, come on then. I know there's certain. You are so bloody awkward. Do you know that? You are so awkward. I'm going to switch this light so that you can see better. Right. Come on. If you're doing it, do it. If you're doing it, do it. Come on. Come on. You're okay. You're all right. So the really, that's so cool. Well, I know that they reintroduced them in England, and that they have massive success story, massive success story. And some of these places where they're feeding them, you're talking about 50, 60 kites turning up at once. What are you doing? He's lying across my lap. Look. He has no legs on the ground. He's just lying across my lap. Now, what are you doing? Come on. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh. Here we go again. Do you know what he's doing? Bruno? He's a good dog. He's a good dog. He is vying for your attention. Bruno, this chair is really uncomfortable, and I have a feeling that someday, when he gets on top with me, it's just going to fall apart. No, Mark, take it easy, buddy. Take it easy, guys. Right in the ghoulies, Bruno. Right in the ghoulies. Go easy. Come on, just relax. Relax, relax, relax. Oh, Bruno. Roddy, you are right. He is a bloody idiot. That's what he is. Guys, good night. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for sitting and listening to me ramble for an hour. It's nice. Guys, hopefully I'll have some chainsaw action for you soon. Thank you very much. Stay frosty.